In just 17 minutes, you will discover the hidden secret that turns even butt-ugly old geeks into irresistible ladies' men almost overnight, without any effort. This is the same secret that many famous dating gurus, respected ladies' men, and modern pickup artists use to skyrocket their skills with seducing women, the lazy man's way. But I have to warn you, if the subject of having sex with the hottest women of your choice, fast and easy, or finally finding and seducing the woman of your dreams offends you, then please leave this website right now, because what I'm going to reveal here may offend you. However, if you finally want to take control of your dating and sex life, then keep watching, because you're in for the ride of your life. If you're having problems approaching women, talking to women, seducing women, or getting things sexual fast, then this is going to be the most exciting video presentation you will ever see. Here's why. My name is Tony LaRoche, and some time ago I was the shyest, most insecure geek you can imagine. It seemed that women weren't just avoiding me, they were running. So needless to say, I wasn't just depressed, I was desperate. Then, one day, I stumbled upon this crazy secret that changed my sex life forever. And can also change yours, because in a few moments, I'm going to reveal this secret to you. And this isn't about using weird pickup attraction routines, sleazy techniques, doing affirmations, dressing weird, studying psychology like a maniac just to get a phone number, or doing anything creepy. If you want to finally get rid of all of your frustrations with women, approaching women, and dating them, then stick with me, because in the next few minutes, what I'm going to reveal to you may shock you, but can also change your life forever. Because I'm going to reveal the secret that made me, a skinny, insecure nerd who was a loser with women, be transformed into an irresistible ladies' man, without becoming rich, without growing a six-pack, and by flushing all the pickup theory down the drain. This is the same secret that made me quit my job and go to live in Mexico, because I wanted to track down a mysterious man from Mexico who knew how to use the secret, just so I can experience this secret and use it for myself. And, as weird as it sounds, I will reveal the system that turns you into a ladies' man without needing to get a degree in psychology, without studying pickup theories 24/7, without memorizing weird pickup lines, and actually without even any conscious effort at all. And the best part is, this is so effective, it only takes about half an hour a day for a few weeks to literally inject you with inner game. If you're somewhat skeptical right now, that's totally fine, because what I'm going to show you will shock you, and it's all backed up by concrete proof, so bear with me, okay? You probably got to this video presentation through my friends or partners because people literally begged me to allow them to show this video to others. I am taking a huge risk just revealing this exists. And this will probably get me banned, because what I'm doing here is very controversial, and it will probably get me banned from the seduction community and branded as an outlaw. The reasoning is simple. All these dating gurus understand how powerful this secret is, and don't want it released to the general public. They want it so that only an inner circle of high-paying clients and close friends can know about it. To me, that's a bunch of nonsense. There's no point restricting this anymore in the dating community, because usefulness extends to many other areas. I've proven it. My private students who use this secret have proven it over and over again. So I'm tentatively and timidly testing the release of it to the public. This means that this is the only opportunity to see this video all through, because the seduction community simply cannot allow these techniques to go mainstream. And also, the man who perfected this transformational program, which I will reveal, doesn't want to get too much attention from this. So we mutually agreed to only display this video to a very limited number of viewers. And then it's gone. Don't be surprised if you check back with this website in a few days and find it offline. Now, before I reveal this crazy secret, I hope to make you so angry you'll want to throw a punch right through the wall. What I have to tell you involves the scandal that's going on in the seduction community today. It's a scandal that, if you're like most guys I know, is cheating you out of good money and, worse, robbing you of the actual results that you're looking for. It's a mess. And if you're like me, then you're probably looking hard for answers to your difficulties with women. I know I was. I was shy, needy, insecure, and not even remotely good-looking. Every time I tried to talk to a woman, I was paralyzed, not knowing what to do or say next. Every night I'd sleep alone. I was so desperate. I wanted it all to just stop. So I started looking online. searching desperately for answers. I started buying seduction courses and dating books. I've started studying hard. I've wasted thousands of dollars on courses, seminars, books, before I realized it was a big waste. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that none of the pickup theory works. Of course, it has the potential to. But what I'm saying is that it's exactly that, theory. After all my efforts, I got minimal success. Just a few numbers from different girls and a few dates, which went nowhere. Not the bed-soaking success which I've been promised. Not only that, the market has been flooded with all sorts of courses created by people who have no clue what they're talking about and just want your money. Most of them didn't do diddly squat for me except waste my time and money. You see, seduction courses and dating books may actually stop you from getting more successful with women, because even if you learn and learn all day from the best teachers, it means nothing if your brain freezes exactly when you need it the most, when approaching or talking to a beautiful woman. Seduction courses actually create even more confusion by giving you more things to think about and run through your mind when talking to a woman, as if your mind wasn't clouded enough. The fact is, I got burned a lot, wasted my money, and I'll bet you dollars to donuts that if you also bought some seduction courses or dating books, you've been burned too. Heck, I think everyone who is serious about improving their success with women has been cheated, because there's so much crap out there, and no objective scorecard to help you decide what's baloney and what's real. It's frustrating. I've gotten tired of struggling to pick up even the most average-looking women. Tired of waking up alone in bed every single weekend, just struggling to get lucky, tired of being ignored, humiliated, left out, tired of wasting time, and tired of not having control over my sex life once and for all. It's a scandal. Every day I keep seeing new dating books advertised, emails with the latest seduction courses, and each one claims it's the best one in the world. Now, I ain't no genius, but I know they can't all be the best. What's more, through my personal wallet emptying experience with enough courses to fill a warehouse, I know that, in truth, none of them are even close to being the best available. Even the most popular and famous ones are mediocre or worse. People end up spending up to $3,000 per boot camp or seminar, and all they get is a weekend of entertainment and interesting pop psychology. They feel good because they get that initial high and hope from the seminar or boot camp, but once it wears off, they'll be back on day one, struggling, trying to get some more money to feed the cash-hungry gurus. How long can someone go on like this? Let me let you in on a dirty little secret that the fat cats hoped you'd never hear about. They don't want to help you, because then you won't keep buying their shit. If you'd have your problem solved, there would be no need for you to give them more money. And they want your money. They want you to be desperate. So it's of no interest for them to help you. The market is now controlled by businessmen who want your money. Are you angry yet? I sure was. I was fuming. Yet, I'll admit this to you. Seduction courses gave me hope. And that's all I needed to not give up on myself. However, hope doesn't keep me warm at night. I've gotten sick and tired of being used by businessmen who don't understand and don't care about the pain and frustration I was going through. So I needed to do something and do it fast. And then I stumbled upon what the real solution was. The real solution is on inside. Yes, you've heard that right. And no, I'm not going to bore you with a lecture about how we're all beautiful on the inside and all that crap. Actually, I want to draw your attention to the importance of your inner game. Meaning your confidence, your attitude, your beliefs, and your inner dialogue. Now, this isn't about me teaching you inner game. Not at all. There are seduction courses that try to teach inner game, but inner game cannot be taught. You cannot study to be confident. You can only become confident. There may be techniques that tell you what to do, but you cannot do confidence. You can only be confident. And this is why even after reading book after book on dating and studying tens of seduction courses, I was still alone. To me, the options look grim. Either give up on wanting to ever have a fulfilling sex life, or keep getting screwed over out of money by cash-hungry businessmen. I know that, by now, the situation may seem hopeless. However, stick with me, because soon I'm going to reveal how you can break free once and for all from the seduction community rat race, and why creating a strong inner game and becoming confident is so damn important, and how you can do it. Now we can talk a lot about confidence. There are thousands of courses and books written on the subject, but none of them will do you any good. None. because there's a difference between being confident and reading about it or trying to do confidence by imitating what other people are telling you. The same thing goes for inner game. However, let me take a moment and show you a shocking discovery I've made why inner game is so damn important. It's because your inner game is what sends unconscious signals. Signals which you don't even realize you're sending. And the woman picks up on your signals without even realizing it herself. And she just gets a feel of the kind of man you are. Every thought you have, every idea about who you are, every insecurity or flaw is basically emitted from you unconsciously through micro movements, subtle shifts in vocal tone, or stress in your voice pitch, and etc. I don't need to get into all the science about this. I don't really understand most of it myself. However, that doesn't matter. What matters is that I realized I was sending unconscious low-value signals which destroyed my attractiveness before I even opened my mouth. Basically, what I realized is that I was sending signals of unworthiness and low value which destroyed any attraction of a woman towards me before I even attempted to create it with pickup tricks. As an example, I'm sure you've had the experience where you've just met someone, but you don't like them automatically, without even getting to know them that good. Everyone had this kind of experience. Women have this same mechanism 100 times stronger when it comes to dating and having sex with a man. She's automatically, unconsciously assessing, is this man for me or not? It doesn't matter if she's in a relationship or if she's single and desperate. This mechanism is always there for her. All women have this experience when meeting a new guy, and most of the time they know, beyond a shadow of a doubt, a lot about the guy, even if he's just spoken a few words. And most of the time, the guy isn't sending any attractive signals. So even if he's funny and tries to charm his way in her pants with humor, and even if he has strong big muscles, or he's rich, if he isn't sending the right unconscious signals, he'll never stand a chance with her. Then there is that rare man, the man that a woman dreams of, a man that has his inner workings aligned and is sending the right, attractive, unconscious signals. It seems like he's not doing that much, but the woman is eating out of his palm because she knows she wants him. Even if she hasn't yet known him for very long, she's already seduced. From outside, it doesn't look like anything out of the ordinary is going on, but clearly something must be going on. What is it? Well, it's the unconscious signals he's sending, attractive signals of power, confidence, and masculinity. Confidence is a piece of inner game that is very important. Confident men have shaped the world into what it is today. It's that powerful. Your confidence can attract a girl even if you aren't funny or a good storyteller. Confidence transforms everything. You literally look different if you're confident. You sound different. Without confidence, you can be a billionaire all packed with muscles, all of which won't get you anywhere near a woman's heart. You'll only get used by gold diggers. It isn't money that attracts women. It's the confidence that money gives a man. A lot of people with lots of money and no confidence can't get laid, but can get taken advantage of. It isn't big muscles or looks that attracts women. It's the confidence that muscles or looks give a man. There are a lot of meatheads or studs out there who can't get girls even if they're the only man in a room full of desperate girls. I'm sure you've seen some older movies where the girls are attracted to an ugly guy. It's because of his confidence. And contrary to the new popular belief, it isn't about being an asshole that attracts women. It's the confidence that most assholes have. They take what they want. And it isn't about being nice. That just simply doesn't work. Guys without confidence feel they aren't worthy, so they try to compensate and put a woman on a pedestal, which is totally unattractive for a woman, and they're only nice because they want to get laid. A nice guy seems to be the new acronym for a needy guy, and women are repelled by needy guys. So none of those features I've just mentioned really matter unless they bring you confidence. But you don't need any of those to be confident. You don't need looks and money to be confident. You don't need to be funny, and you don't even need to be a good conversationalist. Male confidence is what attracts women, creates desire and lust in them, and brings them pleasure. Every woman wants a man with confidence. That's what women secretly desire to happen to them every day when they make themselves pretty in the morning. Be approached by a confident, strong man. They're waiting for you. Hundreds of thousands, hell, millions of beautiful women are just waiting to find that man that will make them feel good because of his confidence. She's hoping, whether she admits it or not, to meet that guy. And that guy can be you. Confidence is what makes women attracted to you, even if you're not the richest, best-looking man in the world, even if you aren't funny, and even if they already have a boyfriend. It's a response that they have no control over. It's hardwired into them. So this means that even if a woman rejects you, you can totally turn it all around easily by just being confident and not letting things affect you. So inner game is the most important thing you need to focus on. Yet not a lot of the so-called gurus focus on this. Many of them focus on techniques, which is absurd because no technique will work without inner game. And with inner game, you won't need any techniques to make things work. However, I understand why inner game isn't so much focused on. Like I said, it's because it is very hard to teach someone inner game. Actually, it's downright impossible because inner game cannot be taught. It can only be created. And there are 4 main reality-shaping ingredients that create inner game: beliefs, confidence, action, and having a direction. All of which are important because what is going on inside is what determines your outer personality, your actions, your reactions, all of which determine your unconscious signals, which determine your success. The problem is that your mind sabotages you, and rather than sabotaging you, make it your ally. Now, I could probably go on and on talking about inner game, but I'm not here to teach you inner game. That's pointless. What I want to do instead is show you how you can create inner game inside yourself and become the man that you want to be. The man that is going to make hot women want you. The man that creates sexual desire that is so compelling and so powerful that almost any girl will have their panties soaked for you. And do all this so fast, you'll be shocked. I know this sounds too good to be true, and frankly, if I hadn't seen and experienced it myself, I never would have believed it. You see, after I've met with an old friend, Peter, who seemed to miraculously turn his life around, I decided to track down this mysterious man from Mexico, which he mentioned, called Dr. J. Polmar, and finally solve my inner game problems. You see, the problem was that the mysterious Dr. J is retired, and only takes a very limited number of clients per year. But I was a man on a mission. I decided I'd get this sorted, whatever it takes. I say mysterious because Dr. J does something remarkable I didn't try before. It's the secret I've been talking about that creates effortless change and extraordinary breakthroughs. He uses NLP and hypnosis to imprint deep positive transformation right into the subconscious. Now, I know what you're thinking. Hypnosis? What the hell? Isn't that some crazy magic voodoo thing? Well, to me, it all makes sense now. If I wanted to make changes to my inner game, then I will need to do something that will create inner game using the mind, rather than try to study it or think about it logically. The reason why I was so intrigued when my friend Peter told me about Dr. J is because I remembered that Neil Strauss, also known as Style, the author of The Game, has admitted that hypnosis gave him superpowers. Those were his own words. In fact, before he got to use hypnosis, he was struggling hard, and after he made progress so fast, he was shocked. And from my talk with my friend Peter, I somehow got to trust Dr. J because even though Dr. J is a retired psychiatrist, he still has people literally begging to give him money to see them. He's the one that other psychologists, counselors, or coaches call when they can't get any results with clients. People refer their hardest cases to him for one reason only. He gets kick-ass results. In his 40 years of experience, he has counseled over 1,200 people and has written 45 books translated into 9 languages. I could probably start going on and on about his fascinating success as a counselor and coach and the miracles he's achieved, but the thing that I really want to express here is he truly knows what he's doing. When I told my friends about my plans to go to Mexico to find this mysterious doctor who does hypnosis, they laughed at my idea. They thought it was a big joke. They said I was a dreamer and I had no common sense. In fact, one guy said I was a nerd and my idea was so silly he felt sorry for me. Oh yeah? Well, I didn't care. I still went through with this. I quit my job, packed my bags, and went to Mexico. And guess what? It was the best decision I've ever took because Dr. J changed my life forever. From the day Dr. J started working with me, I started molding myself into this irresistible ladies' man. Approaching and talking to women was no longer a painful chore. It was pleasurable. I was getting more and more confident by the day. I started radiating confidence everywhere I went. I was even starting to get compliments from women. Women would often say that I have this aura or this energy about me that's attractive. Me, right? I knew what was happening. It was these unconscious attractive signals that I was starting to project naturally, because that's who I was becoming. But that's not all. The positive changes kept coming and coming. I was literally becoming a master at seduction. Natural, with women, if you will. No situation was out of my control. I was starting to attract women naturally through my persona without relying on gimmicks, pickup tricks or routines. I started to get women throw themselves at me without doing anything spectacular, just truly being myself. Most importantly, I was now free. Free from the fear of approaching women, free from the fear of being alone, free from not having control of my sex life. It's like a giant weight has been lifted off me. Using hypnotherapy, Dr. J changed my life. Now I know that all this sounds like, it's too good to be true. It sounds like magic. It may seem like hocus pocus. And no, this isn't about making you quack like a chicken or any nonsense people usually think regarding hypnosis. No. Professional hypnosis is a science. The science of the mind. Nothing magical, no hocus pocus here. This reminds me of something Arthur Clarke said. Any technology that is sufficiently advanced is indistinguishable from magic. So, just because people don't understand this doesn't mean there isn't a science to this. So, no, this isn't magic, but it may seem this way to the naked eye. If you take a look at it logically, it is your mind and your frame of mind that determines your success. So if you take control of your frame of mind and improve it in a way that makes you feel good to have this, then you will go in the direction you want. Your mind will now help you achieve your goals and not sabotage you. You will naturally be that attractive man who knows what he's doing without having to rely on pickup routines or dating advice. The truth is the power of your mind is exponential, and I'm going to show you how you too can get your mind by your side, because it is your mind that is going to determine your success. So it is important we get your mind by our side. Using hypnosis, there are surgeries done without anesthetic for those who are allergic to anesthetic. Hypnosis can reduce physical pain, you can learn faster, dissolve anxieties, destroy phobias, cure depression, etc. Actually, there are so many clinical applications using hypnosis that it would take me a few hours just to mention them. Let's look at the facts. Milton Erickson, a 20th century founder of hypnotherapy, actually began to popularize the practice with his studies and methods. The American Medical Association and American Psychological Association both recognized hypnosis as a valid form of treatment in 1958. Then, in 1995, the National Institutes for Health, part of the United States Department of Health and Human Services, recommended hypnotherapy for treatment of chronic pain. If hypnosis didn't work, I can't imagine these well-known institutions endorsing it. You have organizations like the Society for Clinical and Experimental Hypnosis who are currently working on their 60th annual conference. With 60 years and still going strong, you can be confident the benefits of hypnosis are real. But I had to ask, Dr. J, since hypnosis is so effective, why aren't so many other people using it? Boy, was I in for an earful. Dr. J is constantly up to date with the new discoveries in the power of hypnosis, utilization, and the power of the mind, which makes his methods ultra effective. But other hypnotists aren't. That's the first problem. You see, there are a lot of frauds out there. And when I say a lot, I mean like 97% of people who call themselves hypnotists don't even know what they're doing, which is why finding a good hypnotherapist is so hard. Many people who want to try hypnosis end up with some hypnotist who just did a weekend course on hypnosis. Of course, that hypnotist cannot help them. They don't get any results, and they end up believing that hypnosis doesn't work. Many people don't get to see the true power of hypnosis because all of these frauds in the field are ruining that image. It's because getting certified in hypnosis isn't hard. Since it's not controlled by the law, anyone can get a certificate from a bogus hypnosis school. In fact, there is a case where someone got his dog certified as a master hypnotist. The second problem is that many people have misconceptions about hypnosis. Some are afraid to try it. Some even think that it involves magic or some dark forces, which is completely untrue. Hypnotherapy is a science, and it is 100% safe. But somehow, people have an irrational fear of it because of what they've seen in movies. Other people just think that it wouldn't work for them. It's funny how we all know that we only use about 3 to 5% of our brain, but yet many people don't want to use more of their brain to get the results they want. The third problem is bad hypnosis CDs, which are flooding the market. Since the hypnosis field isn't controlled by law, anyone can record himself using a computer mic, make an hypnosis CD, and call themselves a hypnotist. There are many cheap $50 CDs being sold by people who don't have any clue what they're doing, but just decided to create a hypnosis CD to sell on the internet. And people who are genuinely looking for a solution try them, and guess what? It doesn't work. Of course it doesn't, because the guy who recorded them didn't even have a single client in his whole life, and doesn't even know how a psychology book looks like. And the fourth problem is that most people are in no hurry to share their unique, life-changing secrets with others. They're just too busy enjoying life to the fullest. I mean, what would you do once you finally had the chance to get the women you want, easily? How would it be for you to finally have the security, this confidence that whenever you want, you can get a girlfriend, or multiple girlfriends if that's what you want, and truly know that yes, this is real and you can have it easily? Once you do, once you feel this freedom as something real which you can have, would you want to waste any second trying something else? Would you waste your time trying to convince other people about this secret that you've uncovered? I think not. I think you would just enjoy yourself. You would just have fun living the life you want to live. I mean, just imagine how nice it would be to have this inner power, this inner confidence. I bet that this is something you really want to hold on to, don't you? But it seems that for the average guy who wants to solve his problems with women, the only choice is keep getting screwed over by the cash-hungry businessmen who sell you crap advice, and maybe by struggling a few years, you'll get to slowly transform yourself on the inside. I knew this was the case for me until I met Dr. J. I was lucky he accepted me. But so many are not, since he's retired and already having a big waiting list. Or simply finding another good hypnotist out there is extremely hard, if not impossible. So not as many people are as lucky as me. I knew something had to be done, and I couldn't let it go, because I knew how it felt to live in fear. I knew how it felt to be alone night after night. I knew how it felt to struggle to talk to even the most average-looking girls. So I approached Dr. J with a crazy idea: to create the ultimate hypnosis program for people just like me, who want to start having crazy success with women. A system that will directly install inner game inside your mind using the power of hypnosis. I was shocked he accepted so easily to do this with me. He's doing this because he, like me, is angry at how so many new courses, books, and seminars are out there flooding the market without actually helping people. Many of them are just pop psychology and theory that has nothing to do with real-life results, which means that many of them just create more confusion and stress in someone's mind rather than helping anyone. I told him that I am fully committed to him creating the ultimate transformational program, no matter what the cost or how much time it would take. What we did was, we took the core of master seducers and created a program that will download the attitude and confidence of a seduction master directly into your mind. This program is a complete system of hypnosis tracks that will improve every aspect of your inner game, and we called it Radical Inner Game. This isn't some cheap hypnosis track recorded by a novice who doesn't even know what hypnosis is. This is a professional recording created by Dr. J, and it took months to create because we wanted it to be a complete package that anyone can use. We wanted to remove any anxiety, insecurity, or any deep-rooted cause that stops you from having an amazing sex life and achieving your full potential as a man. We want to create something that will skyrocket your confidence. We wanted to create something that will rewire your mind into that of a seduction master. We wanted to create something that will change a man's life. And we succeeded! Without conscious effort, you can install amazingly advanced skills straight into your mind and your behavior in an incredibly short time. This will shortcut your learning curve, which means you can learn in hours what others need years to master. Once you start using Radical Inner Game, you will feel how your confidence is being created inside you. You won't be crippled by fear when approaching women anymore. You will radiate confidence, which magnetizes women towards you. You'll be able to meet women in everyday situations: grocery shopping, paying bills, going to the store, etc. Sometimes even 10 women per day. Why not? You won't feel paralyzed anymore. You will feel at ease when talking to women, and you'll notice how conversations just flow naturally and go into the direction you want without effort. If you're not careful, you'll meet so many women you'll need to reject them just so you can have some time alone. You could truly be picky. Once you experience the Radical Inner Game program, you'll feel like you've got the secret that's been eluding you for years. Here's what Patrick from Minnesota says. My biggest fear was approaching women and letting go. I've been listening to the Rapid Inner Game program on my iPod for almost 2 weeks now. The sessions are really cutting to my core and exposing my inner fears and letting me be okay with them. I'm no longer afraid of women hurting me as I was before. Yesterday, I casually started a conversation with a girl that sat down next to me in a bar. The conversation really started flowing without me even realizing. It was like I was just watching myself talk without putting any effort in. Then all of a sudden, I made a bold remark, and instead of getting the usual rejection, she loved it. We ended up making out, and from there, we just naturally got back to my place. I can't believe this worked. I cannot believe this worked at all. Amazing night. This is the first hypnosis program that should come with a warning label. Caution. Use of these techniques may become addictive. You'll love the power that comes from having beautiful, hot women want you involuntarily. There's nothing they can do about it. No matter what car you drive, how you look, or how much money you have, whether you're tall or short, nothing matters. In fact, you will see how your disadvantages can be turned into advantages using this program because of the one thing that all women want from a man: confidence. You'll see what I'm talking about, and you can convince yourself that this is the right choice for you. Even if you only listen to these hypnosis sessions once, your life will be changed forever. In total, Dr. J created 5 different radical inner game hypnosis sessions. Each one deals with a certain area of skills or personality traits that need to be installed. The first track, Fierce Masculinity Immersion, begins to plant the seeds of a magnetic personality. It asks a very important question: how easy it is to make a connection with a woman you like. By listening to Fierce Masculinity Immersion, you will plant the seeds to connect with your true masculine power and feel at ease with yourself in any situation, and also control any social interaction and have other people seeking out your approval and attention. Get that power to grow from within so that no matter what happens in the outside world, you still maintain your inner power. Overwrite your self-limiting mental scripts. Gives you the control to turn your dreams into realities easily. Take the Seduction Master Blueprint in your mind and activate it, and begin to internalize the attractive masculine behaviors and attitudes. Redirect your brain's coding, creating new patterns that help you become superior in any area of life you choose. Instinctively know how to say the right thing at the right time, and forever destroy the inner dialogue that's holding you back. And get a natural confidence that surpasses everything you ever thought you knew, and become your ideal magnetic self. Automatically inspire and rewire your mind to help you become the you of your dreams fast. No more will you blush, freeze, shake, and shiver or sweat around women. And attract more women, more success, and more happiness into your life. This is what Thomas from Finland says. Tony, thank you. I listened to Fierce Masculinity Immersion yesterday and started to cry at one point. There was no apparent reason, nor did I feel sad or anything. I had to stop listening. When I listened to it again today, I made it through and I felt very calm afterwards. It's amazing as I feel my inner dialogue isn't as agitated as before. Can changes be this quick? The second radical inner game session, called Approach Anxiety Destroyer, puts a full stop to all hesitations, all limiting beliefs and anxieties about approaching women, and all doubtful thoughts about yourself. More importantly, it charges you up so that you will feel excited and compelled to approach women in any situation. If you can't approach a woman, you're pretty much guaranteed to fail at seducing them. If you have been living with intense fear, anxiety, or phobia, now is the time to easily be free. With this session, you will stop living your life wondering what mood a woman is going to be in, or if she'll like you, and naturally take actions that will not only make you be more attractive, but will also infuse you with the attitude of a seduction master. Never be caught off guard again. Feel confident in any situation, and feel good being in charge all the time. Go from being a shy, quiet type with no women in his life, to being a confident, socially outgoing alpha male with a waiting list of women who want to be girlfriends and lovers. Have total control of yourself, and more importantly, total control of every woman you meet. No longer be afraid of or resistant to change, and erase feelings of embarrassment and humiliation by replacing them with confidence. Eliminate negative expectations from your life, and never feel like a victim again. And you'll no longer be worried, timid, and nervous or afraid of what others might be thinking of you. Face any situation with positive, confident energy and naturally draw women to you, and destroy your competition by your sheer presence. Begin to think positively and start thinking that you deserve not only happiness, but love, and believing it. Feeling in control of your life and your destiny at last. Be able to accept a compliment or approval. Feel you deserve to talk to beautiful women and fascinate them without fear, and have the confidence to ask any girl out and stop worrying about the outcome. Tony says, there's no bullshit here. This is the real deal, and I love it. After listening to Radical Inner Game, my mind caught fire, and everything fell into place. I immediately felt the urge to approach women. The third session, called Approach and Seduction Simulator, is hypnotic mental training where you will be redesigning yourself as an attractive ladies' man by imprinting success in your subconscious, which means that you will skyrocket your results and become a master at seduction fast. By doing this session, you will Begin to easily cancel out fear-based thoughts and become more balanced in your life. This will skyrocket your success with women like never before and give you a surge of confidence. Remove the voice of negativity completely and start feeling like a hero, and start having a natural aura of attractiveness around you. Drastically develop your intuition and start reading people like a book naturally. Put all rejection in the past and replace it with future success, and also dissolve any fear of success. Become the man that can have multiple girlfriends. Women will work even harder to get you interested. Further activate the seduction master blueprint in your mind and get all the thoughts, attitudes, and behaviors reorganized into an attractive manner. This is like a brain transplant of the most skilled seduction masters in history. Learn to like, love, and accept yourself, and develop your inner strength as well as your integrity so that you'll become a man of true power. Create a new you that's happy and self-empowering, and never feel like a woman is out of your league again. Program yourself a success and shut off all doubt, fear, and disbelief. Never feel at a loss for words, and much, much more. Warren says, this really makes me look at things in a different way. It changes perspectives. I can feel how it's restructuring me from the inside from A to Z, and it feels amazing. I can feel at ease in every different aspect of my life. And women, and everyone can notice this. You were right, Tony. This gets exciting fast. The fourth session, called The Next Level, Being Arrogant and Direct with Women, takes you where no audio program has ever taken anyone before. To the top and fast. This is not about being nice, politically correct, or simply getting through the day. This is about getting hard-hitting, real-life power with women. This is about taking full control of the situation and leading a woman to the pleasure zone. This is about living your life on your own terms. Some may think it promotes selfishness. That's true. But ask yourself, what do you want? Do you want to be a Mr. Nice Guy who women like as a friend? Or do you want to be the man they desire and want to have sex with? Do you want to be a guy who gets into stupid arguments with women and takes a lot of crap? Or do you want women to want you and be willing to do whatever it takes to be with you? This is not about just getting along with women. It is about total control of yourself. And more importantly, total control of every woman you meet. No woman will be able to resist you, and you will feel great about yourself. In this session, you will experience yourself as a winner and become your own source of unlimited power, and have personal vibe that lights up the room and warms up everyone towards you. See how women start to love being around you. You have to turn women down just to get a little rest. Make your mind your ally. Use the power of your subconscious to help you rapidly get your goals, and have everything you learn available for you exactly when you need it. Have complete self-assurance, and recklessly destroy all your negative, limiting beliefs and self-sabotaging patterns. Become more direct, authentic, and have a relaxed and confident body language, which will supercharge women with an intense, erotically positive sexual energy. Convey interest in an attractive way, and start taking the lead more naturally and easily, and have a powerful personal magnetism that even gurus don't understand. Feel at ease touching her more and more intimately with incredible confidence, and get a huge romantic advantage over good-looking hunks. Become intuitively guided and naturally take actions that will get your desired outcome. It's like having an internal roadmap that will guide you directly to a woman's heart, or pants. Get the mindset you need to get all the women you want and have sex with the hottest women of your choice, and never worry about trying to get lucky. Here's what Chris has to say. You've shown me how to take my life over the top, and women seem to be attracted to me like never before. Every day I get compliments from women I interact with. This is the most profound thing I've ever experienced. Who would have thought that my inner structure has such an impact on the external world? Superior. Take a moment and just imagine how great your life would be if women did everything for you. Everything. Anything you wanted them to do, at any time, for any reason. Can you picture it? Can you feel their fingers on your body? Their hot breath on your face? In your ears? Can you smell them? Taste them? Hear the rapid beating of their heart as they press their bodies against yours? This is about getting what you want, when you want it, the way you want it. We are talking about women calling you, cooking for you, buying you gifts, and, of course, most importantly, we're talking about getting women to do what really counts, which is giving you the hottest, most sensational sex, the way you want it, every time you want it. And the fifth and final session, called Skills of a Sex God, is all about transforming you into a sex god that not only has dominant confidence in bed, but also exudes this confidence even in everyday conversations, so that women get compelled by just talking to you because they can feel it. They can feel you can shake their world in the bedroom, and they want it desperately. This means that everything will become 10 times easier for you, not to mention you'll get to have the hottest sex of your life. With this session, you will remove all inhibitions, anxieties, and fears about sex, and finally feel totally comfortable being naked with a woman. Be able to get things very sexual fast by smoothly creating inner sexual desire for you inside a woman. Never have to worry about erection problems. Be in the moment and make her feel hot just by talking to you, and become an aphrodisiac, which gently sends a woman's sexual desires into white-hot overdrive. Have control over your orgasm so that you can make love for hours and hours if you want to, and improve your sex life forever. Become creative in the bedroom so that you and her will never get bored. Bring out your inner dominance and take her like a real man, and also bring out her inner slut for you. Feel comfortable with your sexuality and make love-making an unforgettable experience for her, and give her truly spectacular orgasms. Exude an aura of power and sexual attractiveness, and guarantee mind-altering sex. And all these are just the tip of the iceberg. Many people who experienced this all told me, at the same time, this was finally the simple, yet utterly effective lazy man's answer for transforming your life. It's so simple, it's embarrassing. Just put on your headphones and press play. This mind-altering program is designed to do just one thing: get you the results that you want with women. Every session builds on the one before it for maximum benefit. Radical Inner Game works 100% of the time. In just a half hour a day, you can change your life forever. The only way it won't work is if you don't use it. By now, I'm sure this next question is on your mind. How much does Radical Inner Game cost? Well, I'll tell you. It doesn't cost anything near as much as it should, considering the immense amount of trouble and expense you would have to go through to get this kind of life-transforming experience by yourself. Radical Inner Game is valued at $2,000, and for good reason, as going to Mexico and hiring Dr. J will cost you a lot more. However, like I said, you'll get a better deal today. But before I reveal that, let me first tell you about the structure, how we're offering the Radical Inner Game. Rather than selling each session separately, we decided to offer 3 different plans: bronze, silver, and gold, depending on what your goals are and how much power you want to inject in your life and your inner game. So you can either get just the first session, or the first 3, or get all 5. In the bronze plan, you only get the Fierce Masculinity Immersion session. In the silver plan, you get the Fierce Masculinity Immersion, the Approach Anxiety Destroyer, and the Approach and Seduction Simulator. And in the gold plan, you get all sessions: the Fierce Masculinity Immersion, the Approach Anxiety Destroyer, the Approach and Seduction Simulator, the Next Level, being arrogant and direct with women, and the Skills of a Sex God session. These hypnosis sessions were completely unavailable just a few months ago to anyone except some close invitations from Dr. J personally or myself. A session at a decent hypnotist office costs $150. That's only one session. A good hypnotist can charge up to $2,000. So what's the price? Well, what is the price for you to feel that inner power? What is the price for you to get in touch with your true masculinity? What is the price for you to feel good and feel free? What is the price for you to have the warm presence of a beautiful woman lie next to you in bed, thinking you are the man of her dreams? The woman who sees you as someone she can look up to, not someone who she only dates because of pity or because of his money. I know I'm really emphasizing this, but really, what is the price for you to just feel good and secure inside? The price for having control over your sex life? The price for freedom of worries? What is the price to get the life you have been waiting for? The life you deserve? I know that for me, looking at this by having all these things and thinking that I wouldn't, I would say that I would pay anything. But I've promised you a good deal, and I'm going to keep my promise. So you're not going to pay $2,000 for this. You're not even going to pay our normal price of $485 for this. By ordering today exclusively from this video, you can get the bronze package for $127, the silver package for $167, or the gold package for only $197. I recommend getting all the sessions, the gold package, as this is the best option, but it's up to you how much success you want. So what's the catch? Why offer this for less than half its normal price and 10 times less than it's being valued at. What's the catch? The catch is you can only take advantage of these discounted prices for a very limited time. As I said in the beginning of this video, we're only showing this offer for a limited number of views. So here's what you need to do now. To order, all you need to do is click the big button you see below. Then you'll be transferred to a 256-bit secured order form where you will enter your details and submit your order. Once your order is complete, you'll get instant access to download the Radical Inner Game program. Your order is fulfilled even if it's 4 a.m. in the morning, so you can literally start listening to this right away. You have nothing to worry about because your privacy is protected. Nothing will ever be sent to your home. I believe in being green, so I'm not going to burn any CDs for this or print any material. You can only get it as downloadable files for your computer. You can put them on your MP3 player, your phone, or your iPod and listen to them in the comfort of your own home. So go ahead and click the big button now, and you can start using Radical Inner Game in the next few hours. Here is what Mark Lee says. I can't believe I almost hesitated getting this. Stop considering it, just get it. It's everything that's been made out to be and even more. I've learned that acting through my own intentions is the way to go. You know, being who I want to be and just totally transform and actually succeeding, not just trying. This is truly transformational and it will probably have the biggest impact in my life. Dr. J's clients pay outrageous fees to get into his personal counseling group, but he's so angry at all the bogus information out there, he doesn't care about not paying him his fees anymore. As a man, he believes it is his duty for the rest of the men in America, and as a man, you can easily understand where he's coming from. Imagine having seductive skills inside you that just take over naturally during a conversation, and you find yourself enjoying a beautiful woman and see it in her eyes, how your very presence brings her pleasure. Imagine seeing a woman you like walking in front of you, and imagine that voice inside your head that would normally be against you now is helping you, making you feel at ease, and you can just tell yourself that you know you will take advantage of this opportunity presented to you. You just know it. You can't buy that kind of confidence for any amount of money, but you can create it, become it, with Dr. J's expertise distilled into the Radical Inner Game program. This is 3 decades of experience and continuous learning distilled into 5 sessions guaranteed to give you the results you desire. Ask anyone who experiences this, they'll tell you how foolish it is to quibble over a few dollars when the result is getting the woman or women you most desire. You will never have to worry again about getting lucky. Why? You will know that at any time you want a woman, you can just go out and get one. It's that easy. Women love confident men. Once you realize that you can have almost any woman you want, you will be projecting power and confidence that women will pick up on, and they will want you. And the best part is, with Radical Inner Game, all of this comes easy. You just put on your headphones, press play, and in just half an hour a day, you'll transform yourself. In hours, you will make progress others need years to make. This is not about manipulating women to think you're attractive. This is about manipulating you to be attractive. No more reading tons of dating books, studying endless hours of seduction courses, memorizing pickup tricks or routines, theorizing why something works and why it doesn't, buying courses, stressing over your love life, worrying. No more any of that. Now it's your chance to put a stop to all that. Just go ahead and press the button below and place your order. With Dr. J's help, you can have a built-in confidence level that can turn any situation around in your favor and just excites women by only looking at them. It's as if you have another person inside you, a more confident, more powerful, and more seductive you who will get whatever he wants out of life and from women. This isn't what most so-called gurus try to teach you. However, this isn't about becoming some asshole that cannot go out in public without causing a scene. Far from it. With Dr. J's training, you will get the confidence to be yourself, but a more empowered self, much like a modern-day Casanova. The gurus can try to teach confidence, meaning the mannerisms of a confident man, but then you'll just try to do some things that don't feel natural, and you will also try to remember all kinds of techniques and tactics. This hyper-advanced hypnosis system that Dr. J created has already helped others just like you. This is what Anthony from Ontario says. I've been listening to it for just a week now, and already noticed changes from the way women act with me. I've had my first full weekend of success. I've approached maybe 15 girls, and even kissed a girl. Take a look at my current Facebook profile picture. The girls are smoking hot, and I look like the alpha male of the group. The results are finally coming to me after so long trying other methods, and I know that I'll soon find the one girl that will really interest me because now I have choice. Thank you so much, Tony. Here is what David says. My life changed. Your hypnosis sessions have been a great stepping stone in my life from being an average guy to be a dominant and powerful person that can get what he wants. I still can't believe how simply listening to this program can empower me so much. Steve from the UK says, I've been struggling with meeting women since forever. I was crippled with fear. I had serious doubts this would work at all, but I was willing to try anything at this point. Because of Radical Inner Game, I've approached more girls in the last 3 weeks than I did in years. Before I started using this program, I'd always make excuses not to even approach a girl at all. Now, I take a second, observe her, and then approach. Simple. I believe that in the last 3 weeks, I've progressed more than I did in years. I can now go out on my own without feeling nauseous. I feel more relaxed now, and it's natural for me to just start a conversation with a woman anywhere. This is something I never thought I would be able to do in such a short time with the sessions. And guess what? I think I've met the one, and I'm going on my 3rd date with her. Thank you so much, Tony. This product is so truly effective and amazing, it is sold with an equally amazing guarantee. You can make this type of guarantee only if you are 100% certain your product will help people see dramatic results. So listen, if you're still a little bit skeptical about this, I can understand. Don't decide now and take advantage of my unconditional 100% ironclad triple guarantee. Just try Radical Inner Game for yourself for a full 60 days. If you aren't 100% convinced you've just experienced the most transformative experience, or if you don't feel more confident approaching and talking to women, or if for any reason you are not 100% satisfied, or no reason at all, then just email me for a quick and prompt refund. This is how confident I am in Dr. J and the Radical Inner Game program, and this is why I can offer such a money-back guarantee. That's right. Go ahead and order right now and try Radical Inner Game for 60 days without any financial risk, because I will give you an immediate refund of every penny you paid if after 60 days you are not 100% satisfied. No questions asked, no nonsense. This is the time when you can convince yourself that this is for you. So go ahead and place your order now. There will always be non-believers, even if you show them the facts, even if you show them the studies, even if you show them the results. There will be non-believers who will continue living on their life because they just didn't want to believe that it could be better so easily. And then there will be people who just give it a shot and find themselves transformed into a world full of pleasure and ecstasy. Which will you be going to be? Which one do you want to be? This stuff works. Maybe too well. Frankly, I get a little freaked out about just how well it works, and worry that it may be used for less than honorable intentions. I mean, I want to help good people. I don't want to help a guy who treats women badly or jerks get girls, but I'm taking this risk because I want to help good people. And I'm taking all the risk away from you with my ironclad triple guarantee. All the risk is on me. Now you have a choice. You can either quit trying to get good with women and just give up on yourself, or continue getting screwed over for years by cash-hungry businessmen who are taking over the seduction community right now, or get Radical Inner Game risk-free and see all the powerful results you can achieve without any conscious effort at all. See for yourself how easily you can get results in hours, not years. Any other alternative is too stressful, too complicated, too challenging, and, plain and simple, too hard work. Like me, you've felt how bad it can be to be lonely. You've seen how life is without having control over your sex life. You can probably imagine how great it would be to get this solved now, and you've seen what others are saying about Radical Inner Game. You've seen my guarantee that makes your investment a very simple decision. You've come to realize the power this program can have in your life. You saw how easy and fast you can achieve results once you get this program. And you can see how this is the only true option for the real change, which means real results. Now, the only thing left to do is order this right now. So go ahead and click the button you see below and place your order to receive the Radical Inner Game program immediately and start using it today. As you know, like I said in the beginning, this video is only available for a very limited number of views, and once all the views are all used up, we'll take the video offline and close this offer. Knowing that a lot of people have been waiting for this to be released for a long time, and knowing that my friends and partners will also be showing this video and this offer to their email subscribers, I think it's safe to say that the available views for this will be used up pretty quickly, and this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity will vanish because there isn't any other product like this in the world. And if Dr. J and I ever decide to offer Radical Inner Game to the public again, we'll probably be selling it at our normal price of $485 or maybe even more. So please don't put this off. You can see by what others are saying that this is truly and honestly the real thing. If you're as serious about taking control of your sex life as I am, then you're going to want to try Radical Inner Game just as soon as possible. You'll feel the results almost immediately after your first sessions. In fact, if you're as excited as I think you are, the results you will see will astonish you and even amaze your friends with the new, confident you. This stuff is that powerful, so click the button below right away and place your order. I honestly hope to hear from you today. Your reservation to buying this product is exactly why you should get it. Because it is that fear that stops you that you need to destroy. And this product is exactly the one which will help you get the results you want. Period. Let's take a look at some frequently asked questions about this program. Does hypnosis work? Flammer and Bongartz, German researchers from the Konstanz University, handled a meta-analysis on the efficacy of hypnosis, reflecting a 74% success rate for patients in a combination of studies to include more than 6,000 patients. Pretty amazing results. Of course, results depend a lot on the hypnotist, and the success rate can go up or down depending on the hypnotist. The 74% success rate is average for trained hypnotists. Dr. J is a trained hypnotist with years and years of experience, so his results go way and beyond the average. Do people ever get stuck in a hypnotic state? Many clients may have a fear of getting stuck in a hypnotic state. If this were the case, we'd be in a world of danger when our minds shift into autopilot while driving. Hypnosis is simply tapping into the brain's suggestive sensibility by audio stimulation. Even if your therapist drops dead on the floor next to you while you are in trance, or your CD player becomes unplugged in the middle of the session, your mind and body will know when it's time to emerge from this state. Similar to daydreaming in biology class, your mind knew when it was time to snap out of it. The monotonous tone of the teacher in the background stopped, or the environment shifted in one way or another. The superficial level of your trance-like state during the hypnotherapy isn't going to allow for a deep sleep, contrary to popular myths of the entertainment industry. Am I hypnotizable? Now, I'm sure you're wondering if there are people who simply cannot be hypnotized. Everyone is hypnotizable. Everyone. If you can reach a level of relaxation and serenity, you can be a success with hypnosis. Remember the daydreaming and the autopilot events? The big difference lies in thinking you are hypnotized and actually being hypnotized. Take the test and see for yourself. Are there any dangers of being hypnotized? Can my hypnotist manipulate me into doing things against my will? Hypnotherapy utilizes the power of suggestion. Yes, but in over 200 years of documented hypnosis history, dating all the way back to Austrian physicist Franz Mesmer, there isn't one single documented case where a patient has been injured. You, the patient, are still very much in control of your actions. If your therapist made a request that your mind told you was inappropriate, illegal, or went against any of your moral convictions, your mind could instantly remove itself from the trance-like state. Likewise, your mind will not allow someone to coax you into falling down a flight of stairs, or even worse. You will know it will be painful and could cause injury, so your mind stops you from doing such. When I wake up, am I going to remember any of this? I'm sure you see on TV where hypnotists will tell the subject once they awaken from the hypnotic state, they will have no recollection of the preceding events. Most hypnotists, Dr. J included, want you to be aware of the entire session. You are aware of everything around you and will remember most, if not all, of the session when we are finished. The goal here is for you to remember how to access that part of your brain again, how to reach that inner feeling of relaxation and euphoria thus allowing you to steer clear of writer's block and keep that pen moving. Okay, how do I get started? Upon completion of your order, you will receive your listening instructions along with the product itself. You'll want to find a comfortable place when you will be free from interruptions for about 30 minutes. Headphones are ideal, although you can listen to your speakers as well. Remember, you will not find this offer anywhere else on the planet. And because Dr. J and I are only releasing this for a limited number of views, this means that there are a limited number of copies left available. There's a very real and very serious chance this offer won't be around for very long. And if you don't get your copy of this transformational program right now, you may never see this offer again. Ever. And how much money will that have cost you? Hundreds? Thousands? Maybe even tens of thousands of dollars? As I've already mentioned, there are many people who are already experiencing results from the Radical Inner Game program, and I've shown you what some people have been saying about it. And it doesn't look like these kinds of results are slowing down. The sooner you get on board, the sooner you can begin to see the kind of success I'm talking about. So don't waste any time. I urge you to order now and avoid being left behind.
Click the link right below this video to get started. And remember, if you decide at any point within the 60 days that this isn't right for you, I'll send you a full refund, no problem. You'll just have my sincere thanks for at least giving it a try. So click the link below, and I'll see you on the other side.